Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star 2! Since last time, made my way back to Arima here, sold my excess equipment back at Paseo, so that way I have enough money to buy the sword for Rolf there. It's actually a two-handed sword, but it's pretty cost-efficient for what we get out of it. Let's see, that's all I need there. So, let's see how that works for him. I already sold his two knives as well, so that way I would have the money for it. So, let's see, we get that to him, and it gives him 36 attack power, but it's actually only 18, because for some reason when you equip a two-handed weapon, it counts its attack power twice, because it takes up both the right hand and the left hand slot there. But it's still totally worth it for the attack power, and oddly enough, it gives you a pretty good defense boost too. So we're going to be sticking with that for quite a while there. I also purchased another escape pipe back at Paseo there, so that way I could get out of Shure once I've fully looted the place. So I'm just going to meet you back there on the second floor, and then we can start looting again. Okay, we're back. So now that we've gotten the small key from one of the scoundrels up top, we can actually get some more treasure from those guys. They're not going to need it anymore, so might as well partake ourselves. No, I went the wrong one. We got to go down. You might have seen some treasure chests that we couldn't get to before. Try and open them now. Yeah, they're locked, so we got to use the small key that we got. Haha! Dynamite. We're going to need that in order to progress with the plot, so that's why we had to come all the way back here to do that. But I figured it was easier just to warp out, heal up, buy some new stuff, come back, and fight some more new enemies. Okay, we got Spinner there. I don't think there's anything too special about them. Let me see here. Well, the armor ants are the real big ones that I'm concerned about, because they got quite a bit of defense. So what I want to do is I want to have Rolf use Foy on them to pierce their defense. Rudo, his shotgun can pierce them, and May can go after the spinners. You want to watch out with the armor ants, though, because they can paralyze you as well. Let's see, spinners, yeah, there's nothing special about them. We didn't kill one of those armor ants? Wow. But yeah, those guys are why I was saying don't go further to the east to level grind or farm money, because you run into them and, well, you're going to take a lot of hits from them early on. Now it's not so bad because we got more weapons, but early on, yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. But anyway, okay, we want to heal up Rudo just a little bit. I'm not worried at all about my tech points, because once I get all the treasure here, we're just going to warp out, heal up anyway, go to the next dungeon. Probably the hardest dungeon in the game, relative to your development. Alright, so let's see, we need to go down from here. And, okay, get the key. Where are you? Gotcha. And what's our prize? More dynamite! That's really all you need to progress with the plot. The 2 sticks of dynamite, like the old man said. But I want to get some more stuff. There's 2 other locked chests that we couldn't get before that we can now. I suppose I could have gone up and then back down over here like I did the first time. But this seems a little more straightforward. So let's see. Alright, 3 down, 1 more to go. Oh, and by the way, with the small key, what I'm going to do after this event, or after I'm done here, is I'm going to go back to storage and just throw it in there. You can't drop it, I don't think. And you can't even store the letter. You need the letter to progress with the plot, too. The game won't let you store it away. Yeah, we got to hold on to that letter for Tan, so that way we can rescue her. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep. Let's see. Okay, we can go either way. I suppose I could have wrapped around to the right. That would have been a little faster. Whatever. Okay, last one. Another thing I want to do before going to the next dungeon is buy a whole bunch of monomeats, so that way we can have those to heal up. Let's just get out of here. Okay, how are we doing here? HP, yeah, we're not doing too bad. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to go back to Paseo there, buy those monomates, store the small key. You want to hold on to the 2 sticks of dynamite, though. And let's see, I also want to buy a Fibercoat for Rolf back at Paseo there. So I will take care of that, and then I'm going to meet you back right here because we're going to need to, well, go back around this way anyway in order to get to the next dungeon. Okay, we're back, and let's see. Okay, so I got the Fibercoat and a whole bunch of monomates there. Got a few for Nay there. I'd recommend getting like 7 monomates. If you have the dynamite, great. If not, well, then just buy another one. But yeah, we need the letter and the 2 sticks of dynamite in order to move on. Because, well, there's another hideout for the scoundrels around here. And, well, evidently Tayum wasn't in Shure. So we're going to have to go down here and take a look around. See if we can find out where else they could have stashed her. Oh, this place seems to be in much better shape. Well, let's take a look. Let's see. Okay, so go up to the door, use a stick of dynamite. We don't even need a key card or anything. Just blow your way right in. Why we couldn't use that on Darum, I don't know. But I guess we're trying to avoid having to kill him. So we'll do the best we can. Man, the encounter rate's taking it much easier on me. Until now. Okay, we got a couple new enemies, Waspy and Buzzer. Those guys both have quite a bit more defense. So, let's see. Let's go Rudo. I'm trying to think which one. Let's see. The Buzzer's got a little bit more defense. So, let's see. Let's have Rolf go after the Buzzer, and Nay can take care of the Waspy there. Or she could just deal relatively little damage. Why not? Well, we'll get the job done anyway. Let's see. Waspy, just like the mosquitoes earlier, they can drain your HP. And the Buzzers, there's nothing really special about them. They just got more HP, more defense. That's pretty much all there is to it. Now, the way I have my party formation set up is because, well, Nay right now is a little ahead of Rolf on HP and defense. But stat gains from level to level are pretty random. I've had times where Rolf is way ahead of Nay in stat gains, and other times it's the other way around. So right now they're both pretty close to each other. So let's see. How are we doing now? Let's see. Rolf is a little behind there. And let's see. Okay, I guess we get to keep Nay up there. Not that it especially matters at this point, but it's not. It's there. Let's see. We need to go up here to get some treasure. So, oh, we don't even need a key anymore. The small key, yeah, it's useless now. So just grab the key, head on down here. Wow, I'm taking a beating here, and I haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. Okay, so let's see. Rudo is the only one who really needs healing. Basically, when you go up to the 3rd floor, like I'm about to now, you want to make sure that everyone is above at least 40 HP, or the enemies there will kill you. In particular, there's one enemy that I'm mostly worried about. So, we'll do the best we can, because I do want to get all the treasure that I can. Yeah, the 3rd floor of this place is much more dangerous than the rest of it. Hopefully we won't have to stick around here too long. Or we could run into a new enemy there. Alright, Carrier. Let's see, those guys we could have met up with back at Shure, but I didn't. So, oh well. You go after the Locust there and have everyone else go after the Carrier. Let's see, nothing special about that guy. Just, you know, fairly average defense and attack power. Not even that threatening, really. I'm thinking if I want to heal up Nay just for a little more HP. I'm going to pass on that, because I don't want to keep on doing that every single time I drop below 40 HP. So, oh well. Oh, and by the way, if I ever say MP in the commentary, I meant, what is it? Tech points, or TP. But, yeah, I'd use the terms interchangeably. Okay, so let's have everyone go after the froggy there. One thing about the new vortex enemy on the left there is that they have a special attack that can reduce your defense there. So by killing the other guys, they can't take advantage of that. That is not one of the guys that I'm worried about, though. It's another enemy around here that I have yet to meet. Can someone hit the guy, please? Thank you! Alright. Now I definitely want to heal up. Good thing I held off on that. Oh, right, I needed to heal you. Right. Carry on, Dane! I thought I targeted the wrong person with that stuff. If I can get out of here alive, that would be nice. Speaking of getting out of here, I wonder if I want to go back to town and heal up. I don't think so. I think I can make it with the amount of mates that we got. If I can just get out of the 3rd floor. Okay, phew! Okay, we're safe for now. But we gotta be careful. Okay, looks like we got another new one. Spit Kill. Let's see, those guys can put you to sleep with their attacks, so you want to watch out for that. Let's see, Buzzer, nothing special about them. So everyone go after the Spit Kill. I don't even care if one of Rudo's hits gets wasted, as long as we kill the guy. Because what can happen is, like, if the first hit from his shotgun kills the guy, the second hit won't auto-target to the next enemy because it's in a different group. And now I don't mind my HP being below 40 because we're not going to run into those enemies that I'm worried about. But I do want to get to the end of this place. Let's see. Trying to remember which way to go. Okay, the rest of this place should be pretty straightforward. There's a couple branching paths, but they are not too much to worry about. How are we doing on levels there? Okay, I want to get Rolf up to level 7 before I reach the end of this dungeon, so that way I can learn a new spell that'll let me warp out of here. So that's why I didn't buy another escape pipe. We don't need that, or we won't need it soon. Isn't there a chest? There it is. I didn't remember it being quite that far away, but that's okay. And we got another one to the left there, so let's head on back around. Any of the paths, like to the right or down, that I'm passing up on, they're all dead ends, so I wouldn't bother with that. Not even treasure down those hallways. Oh well. Makes it a bit more of a maze, I suppose. Okay, we got another new enemy. I was almost scared when I saw these guys, but no, they're not the ones I'm worried about. Pulsar! Let's see, nothing too special about them. It's their cousins that I'm worried about. And I really hope I don't run into them. I mean, it's possible to beat their cousins, but it's pretty unlikely. But hey, alright! How are we doing with that anyway? Rudo? Let's see. Okay, I already used the one. Oh, by the way, the Trimate is basically an X potion. It restores all your HP. But I'm going to store that away and save it for way later in the game, when I actually have the HP for that to be worthwhile. Okay, now we got another trip up to the 3rd floor. So, let's see how our HP is doing. Let's see, Nay. Yeah, we're out of tech points there, so now we gotta start using these monomates. Awesome. Okay, this is pretty short. This is probably the shortest venture onto the 3rd floor, but we should be fine. Might not even be worth getting this treasure chest, but I figured might as well. Let's be thorough. Okay, and here, what do we got? Some more money. Can never have enough of that. Let's see. Okay, let's get a monomate to Nay there. She just gained a level, so that'll really help out her survivability. I think Rolf is also getting a little... No, I don't think he's getting that close yet to gaining a level. I don't want to use a monomate just for 3 HP. If it was like 5 or so, then I'd probably do it. And besides, we're done with the 3rd floor. At least for a little while, anyway. Okay, we want to head right. Man, how do these scoundrels find their way around these places? suppose they got a map or something. Okay, now what I want to do here, before heading back up to the last trip on the 3rd floor, I want to get Rolf up to level 7 there. So that way, once I'm done, I can instantly warp out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang around here for a little while. I don't want to grind on the 3rd floor because the enemies, one of the potential enemies there is really, really dangerous. So I'm just going to walk back and forth around here until I get up to level 7 there. Should be pretty close by now, and I'll be right back then. Okay, finished the leveling I wanted to do. Got up to level 7 for Rolf, so that way he can learn Hinos, which that's basically the exit spell. Takes you out of a dungeon there. So we got exit, we got zoom. So now we can get back to where we need to go. Now, last part, 3rd floor, really, really dangerous here. I really hope I don't die at this point, which I might. If I run into the enemies that I'm really, really worried about. Too bad I can't just save anywhere I want, like the first game. If only there were an item that would let me save even in the middle of a dungeon. Okay, there she is. Come on. Make it, make it, make it! Yes! Alright. Phew! Barely didn't, well, barely made it without dying. Oh. Yeah, that might be a problem. Okay, sounds like a plan. We rescued her, and, well, now looks like everything will work out. We got Tam in our inventory. I don't know why they did that, but okay, we got her. She's with us. Just take my word for it. But anyway, the enemy that I was really, really worried about around here is called Blaster. They're like those pulsar enemies, except they're purple, and they have an attack that can hit your entire party for like 20 damage. It's ridiculously powerful, and they will often end your game for you. And you'll just have to reset, go back there, do everything all over again, and just press onward. But, well, fortunately, I was lucky enough to simply not encounter them at all. If I did run into them, what I would probably do is I would have Rolf use Gifoy. Let me see that. Where is that? Let's see, Gifoy, yeah. That deals 40 damage. Let's see, the blasters, how much HP do they got? They have 52 HP. So between Gifoy, which will deal about 40 damage, and a couple of your other party members, you might get lucky enough to just kill one before they can attack you, but probably not. What will most likely happen is they'll just wipe out your entire party with 2 hits. Boom, game over. So, yeah, that's really a problem to have to deal with. But, well, fortunately, I was lucky enough to not have to do that. But will rescuing Tam be enough to make Darum get out of our way? Or will the situation blow up in our face? Find out next time on Let's Play Phantasy Star 2! This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!